Dre from Rocky Mountain Science Center here, and I'm hanging out at home in my garden. And I wanted to talk today about parts of a plant or a flower. So, I have a lot of different plants here that we can look at. I have this one that has fallen completely apart. Let's see. So we can see some of the different parts from it. We have the stem, which is the part that is like a straw that carries water and nutrients up to the plant and helps to support it. We have leaves, and then we have the petals. These petals have fallen off because they're a little bit old. But if you look really closely, you can see the pollen, this orange stuff that's on this part of the flower. And that is what pollinators like bees and butterflies carry from plant to plant to make more plants. So if we look closer, we can see some of the other parts of the plant that are on the inside. And on the petals, you can see the different parts. So the leaves of a plant help to make food for the plant through a process called photosynthesis. They use the sun and the air to make plant food inside. And another really important part of the plant that we often don't see are the roots. And the roots of a plant help to anchor it down into the soil and collect the nutrients, which move up the stem through the leaves and into the flower of the plant, which then holds the pollen that then gets carried to other plants to make more seeds. So a plant oftentimes starts out as just a little seed. So we can buy plants that have already grown from seeds at the store, or we can get seeds like these that you plant in the soil, and then they start to sprout. So the seed, the little tiny seeds, will germinate, which means that they'll start to grow. They'll get just a little part that gets out when it's down deep in the soil. And when you give it water and it gets lovely sunshine, it will start to grow and you get different sprouts. Let's take a look at some of the other things I have sprouting. Here we can see a marigold that is just barely starting to pop out. There's only a couple in this pot. And if you come over here, I have my potato plants. You can start to see that they're starting to come up from the ground. With potatoes, you want to cover them up with soil every day when they start to grow. Over here in this one, I have spinach to make salads with, and it's starting to grow. You can see the little seedling was in the ground, it sprouted, and now we have our plant sprout. And we give water and sunlight and nutrients to. These are some kale plants that are just starting to be little sprouts. And then these are all my different flowers that hopefully someday will be big, beautiful, colorful flowers that will attract bees and butterflies and other pollinators to help spread the plants around. Well, let's go ahead and plant this guy, because when we saw his roots, these white part are the roots, and they're all bound up in there. They need more soil to help him grow. So you'll want to get a pot with some soil. You'll want to dig a little hole. All right. Then you're going to put your plant down into that hole. And then you're going to cover the roots up with more soil. The soil has nutrients, which are like food and vitamins, like we eat. And then when they mix with the water, the stem of the plant will carry it up to the rest of the plant, and it will help it to grow. The roots keep it anchored, so they'll continue to grow down into the soil. And then the leaves, like we talked about, will make photosynthesis and create that plant food. And then eventually we'll get flowers. What are you growing in your garden today? Thanks for checking in. We'll see you soon. Bye.